really don't know about this, Eliza.
It's Matilda here. Remember, Carlton?
Shit, yeah, sorry.
Right. Game face on, as we practiced.
Stop! This is an active crime scene.
We're CSI.
I thought CSI was done.
We've been told to come back, do another sweep.
Really? Says who?
Pader says Goodton missed something.
Classic Pader. Right, in you come. Wait. Why are you wearing a gas mask?
'Cause we don't want to leave breath vapour on the surfaces, of course. Just being cautious.
Right. Right. In you come.
Right, just over here. He can't see us.
Oh, Jesus, that is a lot of blood.
How good is your splatter patterns?
Well, seeing as I'm not actually CSI, I know the bare minimum.
Well, go on then.
I guess it would be here, or maybe...
Dan,
Yeah?
stop and ahhing. You're not an idiot, are you?
No.
So what the hell are you doing?
I don't trust my instincts anymore. Up isn't up anymore, and down sure as shit isn't down. And whenever I try to help, I just make it worse. And then James...
Dan,
Yeah?
quit your bitching.
Okay. Right, okay. Point of impact would have been here. So those 3 spray lines there suggest it was a 3-point weapon.
What, like a trident?
No, it's more slashing, like a claw. Judging by the amount of blood, it must have hit an artery. The victim stumbled a bit, there's footprints in his own blood. Then he hit the floor. What?
That's your bare minimum. You seem to know your stuff.
Why, it's just standard police stuff.
Really? So if I asked DC Arnott back there...
Okay, point proven. I've watched a few of the CSI guys at work, read a few of the books and case examples.
Why?
I wanted to be the best police officer I could be. What?
Nothing. Did your fellow officers mention a full film coverage of the gallery?
No. Why? Oh shit, there must be footage. Probably in the office. Here we go. Great. It's an old VCR setup.
No tape. You reckon the guy with the picture took it?
Yeah. Fuck. That's the only thing that could properly exonerate them.
Surely the security guard should have been managing these.
No clue where they were. Interesting.
What?
The robbery was planned for 1 o'clock. Look at the number on the VCR. It stopped at 8 a.m.
So a police officer must have swiped it.
Fuck. Right. Let's do one more sweep. I'm sure there's something they missed. Think, Dan, think. I paced up and down the hall of the art gallery, making sure to step around the lake of dried blood in the centre of the room. A strange gold-black glass was littered within the dried, brownish-red puddle, speckling it like stars in the night sky. I took a closer look at the shards of a statuette that had been on a nearby plinth. The police were likely drawing the conclusion that the statue was used by James to attack the bleeding man. But the blood didn't add up.
What's wrong?
Look at the blood here. Only the shards in the pool of blood have any blood on them.
So?
Well, if you bottle someone, you'd expect most of it, if not all the glass, to have some blood on it, right? Because it would have been together when it smashed and cut the person. And feel this glass. It's not very sharp. I think the statue was knocked off the plinth, but it was unrelated to the man getting attacked.
Well, it could have just as easily been knocked down during a struggle, especially if Mr. Hunter was drunk, as you said.
But then where's the murder weapon?
It could have been a bargnacki.
Yeah, I'm going to need more than that.
It's a claw weapon, modelled after a tiger. 19th century, from India. Maybe some occult, ritualistic version of one of these is kept in the gallery. You want to know something weirder?
Oh yeah, lay it on me.
That bronze statuette in the centre, Weeping Achilles, it's the most valuable thing here.
Well, if the guy who took the picture was working for someone else, then he probably just grabbed what he was told.
But it wasn't a pro, that's for sure. Or else he would have pocketed that for payment. It's not that big either. Easy to nab.
Potentially. We need to know if the police have an ID for the John Doe who died here. We need to know their height too.
Why?
Whoever attacked him was shorter than him. See, the blood arcs upwards. He would probably be the same height as you.
Well, look where the light is. The attacker would have been right on the edge of the darkness. They probably didn't see them.
Right. One last thing I want to look at before we go.
Entry point?
Yeah. Look, the lock's been frozen and smashed.
Liquid nitrogen, most likely. So it's someone who's good at B&E.
Just not an art thief. This might be crazy, but it matches an MO from a case 5 years ago, when I was a police officer around here.
Really?
Yeah, a burglar called Kenny Miller who used to carry a tank of nitrogen around. He'd freeze the lock and smash it with a hammer, but he mostly did jewellery stores with it.
And what happened to him?
He disappeared after a huge score. No one knew what happened to him. I guess he went underground.
The police would have recognised him if he was John Doe, surely.
True. If it was him who broke the door, then maybe he was the one who made off with the picture and left the other guy for dead. I think I can pull a list of known associates.